Good morning, pure structure traders. Today is May 19th, 2021. Today we'll be going over S&P 500, gold, and also oil. I will be giving you guys some of the major levels. Wendy will be going over some of the minor levels on S&P, and then I will be giving you the levels on also gold and oil. For those who are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. For those who like watching these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. Other than that, guys, let's go ahead and hop into it. So for S&P 500, I got a couple levels on the chart here. One of the main ones that we're currently bouncing off of is these 4069s as support. Very nice bounce so far. Double bottom that we see, and potentially looking for a continued move to the upside here into these 80s and potentially back to the 83.25 as resistance. And then above that next level is 94.50, and then above that 41.04.25. For support underneath 40.50.75, and then again 40.29.50. Those are my levels. More of a main level all the way at the top over here is going to be right around 41.49.25, and then 41.77.75. So those are my bigger levels for S&P 500. I'm gonna hand it over to Wendy to give you guys some of the minor levels that she has on her chart.
Good morning, Dave and traders. Yep, Dave, I've got those levels too, but we also want to look for the micro levels because we can make a lot of money on those little things. But what a dump. My God, S&P dropped over 100 points yesterday. So this is great news for our bears in the room. What we see when we are dumping are past supports that break and go further down. So since we are bearish, we look for those micro supports if we're impatient and don't want to wait for the main levels. So let's begin. Let's find them. Number one, 94.25. We have that main support up there at 4105. Micro support at 94.25. It broke it, went above it, created a micro double top. That's your first good short area for anybody that was up. Number two, and my personal favorite, 4083.75. Let's talk about this one. The pre-market gave us support at 4076. Why there? Or around that area, but why there? It was a peak from 512. Market always takes a bounce on a past major peak. And you can see how the bulls were on that playground here, and they tried really hard to carry it up. They did to a point, but where did they stop short? At that micro support, 4083.75. Rotated a little bit. Bears went in for the kill there, as did I. Carried it down to 4067. Why there? It's support. There's no coincidence where the market goes. It is gorgeous, organized chaos. Just have to ignore a lot of the stuff in the middle and trade your main levels. And when you're really good, then you can start trading those micro areas. So 4067 is our recovery area or profit-taking area, but it is nowhere near bullish. So traders in the room, keep those micro supports marked and Dave's main levels, and let's make some money. But we're nowhere near bullish. So be very careful on where you go long and where you go short. And Jeff, this is for you. Let's make gobs of money today. So Dave, that's all I have for S&P. What do you have for oil and gold?
So let's go ahead and take a look at gold here real quickly. All right, so for gold, you can see still in a bit of a range. We did drop down to another main level that we had within, I believe, that a little bit past that London session, closer towards the open that we see here. We see somewhere around like 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we had a level of 1852.9 as the main level. You can see nice couple touches and it bounced right back up. And then we are back into this range again. Now we got a level of 1874.1 as resistance. Didn't necessarily get all the way up there. So going to be interested to see if we do. If not, we end up right in the middle. I'd rather see the market either come right around this support of 1863.5 and find that support right here and then bounce up, or get into this resistance here and then pull right back down. going to be one of the two areas that we see some support or resistance. We could play this range for the morning. If not, we'll look for the market to get on top of this level and continue the trend up from there. If it doesn't do that, we're going to look for the market to get under this level and maybe sink right back down into our support. Again, if this doesn't look familiar, just look over to the left. That's why we kind of put it up there. It's almost the same exact type of movement you want to see for a continuation or move back down to another level. But again, levels working out pretty nicely. So we want to see either support coming in at 1863.5 or resistance 1874.1. For me, I'm not going to be playing right in the middle, so there is going to be a little bit of a minor level in the middle, which is right around the 68 too. So we could get that opportunity to do that. We'll see what happens here on gold. But again, more of the exhausted levels going to be 74.1 or 63.5. Let's go ahead and move over to oil for you all. So for oil, we're underneath the level of support 63.91 and potentially could see the market try to head back down into those 63.18s. Now we did bounce off of that level one time, but we popped up from those 63.91s and then started to move right back down underneath it. So our next level of support is going to come in 63.18. We'll see what happens. Last time we saw it there, double bottom came right back up. So we'll see if the market holds that level again. If it doesn't, we're going to put some more levels underneath. If it does, we will look for the market to try to test 63.18 and then come right back up to 63.91. So we'll see what happens. Above that, 64.52. Next level 65.46 as resistance above that. But just like S&P 500, we are on the downside, moving bearish right now. So if you want to trade with that trend, make sure you're looking for a short continuation down to your next level 63.18. Other than that, guys, let's go ahead and hop into it.